Hi, my name is Alex and this is my dividend income channel. It's been nearly 3 months since my last major update. You can view the last breakdown video here. A lot has happened since then in the market and I've continued to buy through all of the volatility. The current portfolio is just over 30,000 from 29 holdings. This is a big jump from 3 months ago by nearly $10,000. I've been buying a lot in this time, a few new positions and some gains on existing shares. If we go through them, first up is Apple. This is a solid stock. I've not added to this mainly because I've been building up other positions. In terms of growth, it hasn't really done much. It was nearly hitting 180 at one point, and then it's dropped right down to the 140s again. If it drops into the 130s, I think I'll pick up some more. I've got an average buy price of $126. So we'll see what happens. Next up is AbbVie, ticker symbol ABBV. I managed to get in at $138.25. The prices have shot up, meaning I haven't been able to pick up any more. I think it's in the 160s now. I really want to add to this. I'm waiting for it to come back into the 150 range before picking up again. Bank of America, this is also a new position. A solid stock, a favourite with Warren Buffett. Not a lot of growth potential, but a dividend pretty much guaranteed. It only has a payout ratio of around 27%, and it's been paying dividends since 1993. So it's just a reliable stock to have in your portfolio. Next up is Franklin Resources, ticker symbol BEN, an investment firm that's been paying out dividends since 1990. A decent yield at just over 4% and payout ratio of 45.4%. The dividend should be safe. It's had a little boost in price recently. Happy to accumulate in the low 20s. My average buy price is $23.07. Next up is Citigroup, another banking institution. Citigroup has more growth potential than Bank of America and a better yield at 4.5%. Similar to Bank of America, it has a payout ratio of 27%. I have 51 shares. It has recently dipped below my average buy price. I do have a buy alert at $44, which it was close to hitting. Hopefully I can pick up some more this month. Next up is Cisco. I recently added more shares, taking my total to 5 now. It has jumped a little in price. If it comes back to the low 40s again, I will pick up some more. Walt Disney, ticker symbol DIS. Luckily, I only purchased 3 shares in this. Unfortunately, this was at a peak price. As this does not pay a dividend anymore, I won't be buying any. Holding now until I can get my money back and sell. Or if it starts paying a dividend again, I'll maybe consider buying. Next up is Enbridge. This is a natural gas distribution company. I've talked about them in my last video here. They are one of the largest renewable energy companies in Canada and continue to invest in this sector. The world needs to transition to sustainable energy. I've added more to my position recently and will continue to do so at these prices. I have 11 shares at an average buy price of just over $42, so there is room to bring the average down because they're currently just below $40 at the moment. Next up is Intel, ticker symbol INTC. I have 40 shares at an average buy price of $37.51. I've been tempted to buy more shares as the price has dropped significantly. Intel is a long play. The recent investment into restructuring a new manufacturing plant in the US will definitely help them get back on track, especially given the national security issues. I expect the price to be down for a while, which gives me time to decide to pick up more. Next up is JP Morgan Equity Premium Income ETF, ticker symbol JEPI. I've been picking up shares every month. This is a new position that pays monthly. The dividend yield is exceptional at 13.17%. My goal is to get 100 shares. I'm now up to 30 actually. I've just picked up some more, so I need to update this. Johnson & Johnson is next, ticker symbol JNJ. A firm favourite with dividend investors. A dividend king that has been paying dividends since 1972. This is very rarely on sale. I really want to buy more. I only have 4 shares at an average buy price of $167.25. Just need for it to come down in price a little. I think it's kind of mid to late 170s now. Next up is JP Morgan, ticker symbol JPM. Out of the 4 banking institutions, JP Morgan tends to do better. A lot of growth potential. I have 20 shares at an average buy price of $114.87. Another one I want to keep adding to. I'm just waiting for the price to drop into the low 20s. Next up is Kraft Heinz, ticker symbol KHC. I think I only bought this as Warren Buffett had it in his portfolio when I started buying dividend stocks. I only have 3 shares, an average buy price of $36.62. I will probably sell them at some point because I don't envisage it really adding to it. Next up is Coca-Cola, ticker symbol KO, a dividend king. This was my first dividend stock purchase. Everyone knows about the company. A solid dividend payer that increases its dividend year on year. I have 80 shares, which is my largest holding. I have an average buy price of $58.06, so a reasonable gain. As it is my largest holding, I have left it to collect the quarterly dividend and have reinvested in other stocks as I don't really need to add to it at the moment. Next up is Main Street Capital Corporation, ticker symbol MAIN. I now have 50 shares in this company. It pays monthly with a decent yield. I do not plan to purchase any more unless it drops in price again. Just keep taking that dividend each month. Next is 3M. I've still got 10 shares with a buy price of $129.25 and the current price is $125. The company has been under a lot of pressure. It's kind of been down to around $113, $112, and even then it wasn't tempting. The ongoing legal trouble and the volatile market mean it is too much of a risky option. I did not want to sell it as I didn't want to take a loss. I will keep taking the dividend and see what happens. Next up is Altria Group, ticker symbol MO. I've been picking up shares and now have 15 in total with an average buy price of $43.38. This is a strong yield at just over 8%, solid dividend, and this is a stock I will occasionally add to. I'd like them to diversify their product range more. I think they have a lot of opportunity with CBD infused drinks and other products, so it'll be interesting to see what they do over the next couple of years. Next up is Microsoft, ticker symbol MSFT. I only have 2 shares, an average buy price of $240. Similar to Johnson & Johnson, I will pick up shares when I can. Next up is Realty Income, ticker symbol O. I've been added to this position monthly. This pays monthly like JEPI, and I would like to get 100 shares in this as well. I'm up to 25 shares at the moment, now at an average buy price of just over $60, so pretty happy with that. Next up is Pepsi Co, ticker symbol PEP. I still only have 1 share in this. I do think the current price is the top of what PepsiCo shares are really worth. I think it's about just over $180 now. I really like the company, but it will have to drop a lot for me to buy more. Next up is Pfizer, ticker symbol PFE. I have 4 shares, an average buy price of $48.15. I have a buy alert on this, just waiting for it to hit. Next up is Procter & Gamble, ticker symbol PG. I have 10 shares, an average buy price of $140.61. Procter & Gamble have been paying dividends pretty much since time began, way back in 1890. So the dividend is pretty secure for many years to come. Similar to Johnson & Johnson, I will buy more on any dips. Next up is Starbucks, ticker symbol SBUX. Overall, the company has not had a great year. Union issues and lockdowns have affected the stock price. I've got 20 shares, an average buy price of $110. It has a little bit of a resurgence recently in price. I think it's like the low 100s now. I don't plan to buy any more for a while. Just keep seeing what happens and monitor the situation. Next up is the Charles Schwab Equity ETF, ticker symbol SCHD. A new position, I'm trying to buy monthly. I have 4 shares at the moment, average buy price is $73.88. The price has gone up a little, but I'm still going to continue dollar cost averaging. Next up, Stag Industrial, ticker symbol STAG. This is a new position since last major video update. I bought in at $28.50, which I think was good value. It did peak at $48 in December 2021. Add to it in the future. Next up is Stanley Black & Decker, ticker symbol SWK. This is a new position. I've covered it in my last video here. It's had a massive 65% price drop. I think this is oversold and below fair value price. I think it will still hover around this price for a while, so happy to pick up some more. It has been paying a dividend for 55 years and has lots of upside potential. Next up is AT&T, ticker symbol T. This has finally had some good news recently. Now back up to my average buy price. Happy to collect the dividend for this, not looking to add to it unless it pulls back by quite a lot. Next up is T Rowe price. I have 4 shares at an average buy price of $104.25. I really like T Rowe and I will continue to buy the dips. Verizon, I have 5 shares and average buy price of $41.09, similar to AT&T. Happy to hold for now. Right, that is all of my portfolio breakdown. Lots of progress in the last 3 months. Onwards and upwards. Hopefully 2023 will be a great year for some more buying opportunities. Please join me for the video next Sunday. As usual, if you've liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one.